Welcome back to Living on the Apex. I'm Don, and today we're going to be on another solo winter camping trip with the Jeep. It's been about a month since I've been out. My wife and I were able to do some hot tent camping last weekend. That was an incredible trip, and I hope you were able to watch that video. We had a lot of fun putting that together, but today we're going to go find a great location up against some hills in the juniper trees, set up the camp, get a campfire going, cook a great meal. I'm going to try out some new equipment that I got over Christmas, and I just look forward to sharing the adventure with you today. So thanks for tuning in. I think I found a perfect location. I think that'll work great. We'll find a little spot for a fireplace, get the camp set up, and start getting ready for dinner. Can you believe I remembered my table this time? There's an icy crust on top of the snow. Underneath is just powder. So I went to unlock my rooftop tent, and there is ice or dirt up inside of it. So thankfully, a while back, I bought some of this de-icer, lock de-icer. We're going to see if it works. Houston, we have problems. You serious? Finally got it in there. And I snapped it off. So it looks like my other option is just to remove those and remove the upper part of my latch, which thankfully I've got tools for that. I got about everything out of the Jeep that I needed to get out. I'm going to go ahead and get a fire going. I can't believe how quick time flies when you're out here trying to set up. I only got about an hour of daylight before the sun goes down, and I got a lot of work to do. I wanted to get up in those hills behind us, up in those rocks. There's some really unique rock formations. I want to get a fire going, get the food ready, and just kind of be able to relax the rest of the evening. All right, well, I got a good fire going. I'm going to go ahead and climb up to the top of this hill next to me, maybe get some photos, some video, and come back down and start cooking. All right, well, we're gonna eat this, some steak and mushrooms and bacon. But before we do, I'm going to try out our new Coleman camp oven that I bought my wife for Christmas. It's kind of for both of us. Have not tried it out yet. And remember how I said I didn't think I'd forgot anything? Well, guess what? I forgot a baking sheet or something, so I'm going to use one of my pans. I've never set one of these up before. I've watched a lot of videos, so we are going to see if I can do it. Boom! And I am going to lay this back. Set it right there. And I'll just put it on the middle, see what happens. It's our first time. If I burn it, I burn it. I hope I don't. My dog, if I'm not careful, she will eat that, which I don't blame her. See how they're looking. Oh yeah. So what I did is I went ahead and opened them up and flipped them over so they wouldn't burn. And I'm going to go ahead and just turn off the burner. I mean, it's 300 degrees in there, and I'm just going to let them sit in there until it cools down after I eat my awesome dinner here. Oh boy. This looks and smells amazing. I'm going to put some more wood on the fire. How's my steak, mushroom, and bacon tonight? Well, let's find out. So let's give it a shot. That is amazing. My dog is just extremely nervous. I know that there's mountain lions on these hills, and there are coyotes. But also about probably 10 miles from here is about 1,000 head of sheep with a lot of sheepdogs. So I really don't know what my little beagle here smells, but she's been growling and freaking out. Right now it ain't so bad. When it gets dark, that might be a little freaky. I better go check on those apple crisp croissants. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there is a beautiful, colorful sunset going on right now. The sun went down behind us. It is just beautiful. All right, the big reveal. Let's check on these desserts. Woo! Boy, they look good. Need to get a glove on. I do not want to burn my hand. Ow. Wow. The question is, are they doughy? Well, we're going to find out here shortly. Well, let's try out the dessert. I know there's frosting you're supposed to put on these, but I'm trying to cut back on that sugar. So let's see how they turned out. I'm going to try one of the small ones first. Almost perfection. It's good. Ladybell. It's good. A lot of people wonder, why in the world do you camp in the middle of the winter? You know, the winters are very long around here. It's very easy to get what they call cabin fever and kind of get depressed because you just love the summers, you love the spring, you love the fall, and winter comes and it just seems to drag on. It's just nice to be able to get out and enjoy winter rather than dread winter. And this is just one way of doing it. Obviously, you need good gear. You need to stay warm. I've got a good pair of snow boots to keep my feet warm. I've got a decent jacket. It's not a Columbia or something expensive. It works, keeps me warm. Good hat. And it's weird, as long as I'm working outside, it's like 30 something right now. As long as I'm outside and I'm working, my hands don't get too cold. But as soon as I stop and I touch something, whew, my hands get cold. We're going to go ahead and get the diesel heater hooked up and ready to go. Get the bedding laid out. Get ready for bed. Yeah, usually run the hose, try to keep it off the ground, and without too many turns, come right around the tire and straight up into the tent. See if I can get up here without killing myself here. All right. We are set. It needs 12 volts. You can run it off your vehicle, but I don't want to kill my battery in the middle of nowhere, so we have a 500 watt Goal Zero that isn't supposed to work in cold temperatures, but if you put it in a cooler and lay it on its back, believe it or not, it'll run all night. So looks like we are full and we are ready to power the diesel heater. Just fired up the diesel heater, gonna warm up the inside of the tent. Let it run for about 15-20 minutes and then shut it off. This sleeping bag, I think I told you about it last video when I did my solo camping trip. It is a 0 degree sleeping bag, but it is a double. My wife and I can both use it when she's camping with me. It's really only useful when we're traveling in the Jeep. Obviously, when we do hot tent camping, we can't really use it per se unless we want to haul it in. It's just too big. I'm going to do something I haven't done before, and I'm going to have Lady Bell sleep up here in the rooftop tent with me. That's going to be an interesting challenge. By the way, the sleeping bag is a Teton Mammoth, Teton Sports. Bed is laid out. Well, it's about time to go to bed. It's about 65, 70 degrees inside the tent here, probably around 20 something outside. I left my thermometer down on the table. Don't feel like unzipping the tent and crawling down the ladder to get to it, but Lady Bell is very comfortable. She's asleep here, snoring. It's been a great day. Awesome meal tonight. Love the dessert. By the way, the dessert was a croissant with apple jelly filling. It was a little kit that I bought. Sorry, I had told you that while I was cooking it, but my camera had shut off. There's definitely been some challenges today with my lock freezing up and my key breaking in it. My water cooler, somehow I filled it with water at the house, didn't put the lid back on. loaded it into the Jeep, and had no idea, had no lid on it. It tipped over, and it just spilled water all over the inside of my Jeep. And thankfully I still have about half a cooler, so it's not too big of a deal. And then one thing that really disappointed me was, as you could tell, there's been no drone footage. I pulled out my drone to do some flying, and 2 of my propellers were broken on it, and the propellers, I had to replace them, weren't the right ones. So I've got to order me some propellers for my drone. So no drone footage. I apologize for that. But otherwise, it's been a great trip. You learn from those challenges. You just overcome them. We had a beautiful sunset this evening. It was just unbelievable. If you've made it this far, we thank you for that. If you haven't subscribed, we'd love for you to subscribe. We're really close to the 500 subscriber mark, which is amazing to me, because about a month and a half ago, we were about at 140 subscribers. So we're looking to hit that 1,000 subscriber here in the next couple months. And we'd love for you to be a part of the team living on the Apex. And if you are still listening, if you're one of the first 20 people to comment on this video, we're going to get you our email address, and we'd love to send you a sticker with our logo on it. So if you would like a sticker with the logo on it, comment, be the first 20 people to comment, and we'll get you a sticker. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning. I'm going to make some coffee and pack up, and we'll just head on out of here.
Good girl. Good girl. See, that wasn't so bad.
What a beautiful morning. The sunrise was just gorgeous. It was real quick. The colors didn't show up very long, but it was beautiful. Hey, thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me. This is pretty much the end of the video. We're going to go ahead and head on home. I got to be back by noon. And so thank you so much. And once again, please like, subscribe, and share the channel. Look forward to the next adventure with you. Hey, what'd you find? We gotta go. We gotta go, girl.